Can you believe it? There's more Nintendo Switch Pro rumors. Wow. Gameindustry.biz announced annual predictions for the year recently, as they do every year, I guess. I don't know what Gameindustry.biz is, but I'm assuming it's something business and gaming, right? Clearly. I'm sure I've talked about it before and it's just out of my mind, right? Out of sight, out of mind. Gameindustry.biz, I don't care. But anyways, there were 3 analysts involved in this. Matt Pescatella of NPD, Dr. Sekram Toto of Content Games, and Piers Handing Rolls, or Han, I don't know, I can't even read my own handwriting, but Piers Handing, that's what we're gonna call him, Piers Handing Rolls, I hope that's right, of Ampere Analysis. And these 3 gave their predictions of Nintendo's 2021, and 2 out of 3 of them said they believe that a Nintendo Switch Pro is coming. We've heard from Matt Pescatella before, we've heard from Dr. Sekram Toto on the show. Specifically, I've talked about both of them, both of their predictions, but I don't know about Piers Handling. But anyways, Piers Handling, I don't know. Matt Pescatella does not believe there is a Nintendo Switch Pro. He's the one of the 3 that does not. NPD. That's who I find most reputable personally. We'll get into why here in a second. But then Dr. Sekram Toto of Kantan Games says, yes, there is going to be a Switch Pro. He even says there's going to be a 4K Switch Pro. I'll give you the specifics of that in a second. I definitely don't think there's going to be a 4K Switch Pro. Calm down, doctor! Jesus, thought you were supposed to be smart. And then Piers Handing Rolls says, yes, there's going to be a Switch Pro. He does not specify 4K, I don't think, but I got a screenshot and we'll dive deeper into that. But there you go. Like I said, I think Matt Pescatella of NPD is more reliable than the rest of them. I feel like he's made more accurate predictions in the past more often. Obviously, all 3 of these people have thrown wild speculation, I'm sure. I know for a fact Dr. Sekram Toto and Matt Pescatella have. So I'm sure this other guy has too. I mean, they're industry analysts. It's what they do for a living. They throw wild speculation, and I like to talk about it. So here we are. But they've been right, they've been wrong. It's kind of just like throwing stuff at a wall and see what sticks. Like, pff, this is their job. They get paid for this though, which I'm blown away that these people like. I feel like they have no idea what they're talking about half the time, and then half the time they're like making an educated guess that I could fucking make. And man, let me be an industry analyst. How about that? But specifically, this comes from Nintendo Life. When asked for his first 2021 prediction, Dr. Toto begins with the launch of the Switch Pro. In quotes, I predict a beefed up 4K device is coming during Nintendo's next financial year. He says in an interview with GI Biz. However, last year, Dr. Toto predicted a spectacular game on mobile from Nintendo, a prediction that he says was false. So there you go. He just threw some shit at the wall, and it didn't stick, and now he's doing it again. He goes, hey, maybe Switch Pro this year, right? We said it last year, too. He was talking about this shit last year, and he's like, it didn't happen? Next year. Swear to God. Swear to God, next year. So who fucking knows, right? And then Harding, that's his name, Harding. I was saying Handing, I can't read, sorry. Harding Roll said is a little more reserved when it comes to Nintendo's next move. Last year, he said that the launch of the Switch Pro was unlikely in 2020, and he was right. Now he says that the Switch Pro would make commercial sense, and that he currently has it in his 2020 forecast. He didn't talk about 4K or anything. Dr. Sekram Toto was like, 4K, dude, this thing is gonna blow PS5 and Xbox out of the water, baby. You think Nintendo can do a fucking 4K handheld correctly? I mean, they pride themselves on not giving a shit about the technology and more of the gaming experience, right? This is like literally Nintendo's like, we don't need to be the best graphically because we have the best games. They like tout that shit. I don't know what you're smoking, doctor, but maybe you should go back to work. I'm assuming you're a podiatrist. Go work on feet. That's just my assumption. Wild assumption like you like to make. That's mine. So there you go. But they all think the Nintendo Switch will be the best-selling console of 2021. I think so as well. It just has the most mass market appeal. I feel like PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X are really geared toward like the hardcore gamer, right? But the Switch can be for everybody. Hardcore gamers, casual gamers, moms, dads, grandpas. Everybody can enjoy a Switch, I feel like. But I guess we'll see. It's been like the best-selling console for like 2 years straight now, I think. So why not 3? If you like the video, leave a like, drop a comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already. I'm doing a new thing where I'm uploading individual news segments. We're gonna try it out for a few days, see how that goes. If it doesn't work, we'll go back to the old format. Sorry if that's upsetting to you, I apologize. But links to everything in the description. There'll be a pinned comment down below with other channels that I work on as well. You know, a Patreon, our Fugamecrue, Baker Auto merch store, all that stuff. Join button down below. You know the whole deal. Go check out the description and click some links, I guess, and I'll see you guys later.
So I want to say thank you to your loyalty. Thank you for your support. Boo!